I don't smoke, but I could just, if something bad happened, it's like, give me one of them. Give me one of them. Come on, give me one of them.
Need a little stress relief. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for anybody who doesn't smoke, if you're ever real stressed out, try a cigarette. Okay. like you'll fucking love them.
Kyle, PSA, feeling down? Try a cigarette. Camel, recommended by 8 out of 10 doctors.
Look, everybody acts like those old like cigarette ads were all lies. Here, like
they were just mostly lies.
They're just mostly lies. They're not kidding. A cigarette will just smooth you right out. Like if your nerves are a little jittery, you're having a hard time relaxing, burn yourself a nice Marlboro Light down. See if you don't feel better. See if your nerves aren't steadier. How about this? I bet Don's Donuts. The guy's probably a pedophile if he's working at a Florida landfill. For being honest.
You know what? That is how I make my mind okay with things. He was a pedophile.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the rate they're being caught these days, you flip a coin and somebody's a pedophile. I mean, there's 2 of us here. Frankly, folks.
I hope it's not me.
I hope it's not me. That's all I know. Cause like every fucking week, it's like, oh yeah, that YouTuber, yeah. He's a pedophile. Oh, and this celebrity. Oh, yeah, they're all pedophiles. And then it'll be like, massive pedophile ring found in Yorkshire, 87 caught. And then it's like, wait, tell me more. Anyway,
a couple of them former members of Parliament. Pay no heed.
It's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. They're taking.
They do it the same way like the NBA did with their refs, where the NBA came to the table and was like, okay, one of our refs was fixing games, but we fired that guy and we're full steam ahead. We got rid of that guy who was doing this. Like that's almost what I feel like with the Weinstein and the Epstein stuff, where they're like, so many people were like, "Ooh, we got this snake out of Hollywood."
I'm looking at my little notebook of like things I noticed this week. There's a lot of I found a guy who died in Florida in a really shitty way. I guess pun intended. So this guy worked in a landfill, okay? Already, like, just imagine this guy's life up until this point.
Terrible. Sounds awful.
This young man's job is working in a Florida landfill.
And probably hot.
Probably even now in March, it's hot as fucking balls. Well, he was out there and he had to take a shit. And luckily for him, there was a porta potty. So he hops in the porta potty and starts taking his shit. And along comes his buddy in a bulldozer, and because he was heading like up a hill, the front of the bulldozer obscured his view, and he didn't realize that he was driving right over a porta potty. And so a bulldozer makes it's just no match.
It makes short work of you.
Short work of a porta potty and a man inside of it. That plastic just bends to its will because it's thousands of pounds. And so it just mushed him inside the porta potty, and what was inside must have been just a horrific scene. How did they separate him from everyone else's shit from that day?
It'd be impossible. He has his own shit in there too.
Impossible. There would be a mixture of man, porta potty, and shit. If that happened to me, just bury me whole. Just
bury me in the porta potty.
You back the bulldozer up and start piling dirt on top. Just leave me there. Don't look at what's in there. Don't open that door. That's not being my best.
I would haunt the shit out of that guy.
I wouldn't want you to open that door if I was just taking a shit. I don't want you to see that. You don't need to see that. You don't have that image.
To see that.
I certainly don't want you to see me if I've been crushed while taking a shit. It's so awful.
And it's all your viscera mixed with the poo.
The poo and the landfill.
Yeah, this is the best place for it to happen.
It's the worst place for it to happen.
A landfill, you just kind of move it, right? You just kind of push him a little further, make a mistake further into the landfill.
It's not like you got to hose the area down. I suppose if that was your concern, there's no like cleanup per se.
Well, I was meaning if it happened like on a busy street.
Oh,
that would be worse. And at least it was landfill.
Yeah.
Well, that poor guy working a shitty job. He's already thinking, God, I fucking hate shitting in porta potties. This is the worst part of my day. But he didn't know.
Dude, what if he was taking a piss?
Oh, that would be even more tragic. Just like a 35-second window of death.
What if he had been like pissing behind some barrels, but they had been giving him shit about it? They're like going, and he's like, dude, it's just us dudes out here. Who cares? He's like, we're gonna get written up if that lady comes down again. And so like he's pissing in there because they hired Marge to like oversee the trash men because someone said there's no lady trash man. What about that? So they made like the head trash man for the region, making 6 figures a lady. So all these poor trash men that work all their, this is a made up scenario. None of this is true, but they were working under her heel. I don't think The Rock is a good actor, I suppose. I do think John Cena is a good actor, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he really poured his heart out to China in that video.
What video?
Did you not see that? He accidentally said that Taiwan was like a separate area. And so there's this clip of him speaking Mandarin going, like all that shit. And like the subtitles are like, I had no idea what I was saying was, and it's like all these celebrities just kowtowing to China. They're progressive as hell until China's like, we don't like that. Say you're sorry. And it's like, I'm so sorry. Please still watch my sport.
Like, shit.
我就是加入西呢，我做很多采访，很多，所以在一个采访，我
topic for Woody, but it doesn't look like he's gonna make it. Poor Jackie. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I hope she's okay as well. Hopefully it's good news.
But do you watch The Boys? You know, the superhero show?
I've seen season 1.
Okay, yeah. So Homelander, the big blonde Superman stand-in who's just a horrific person. It turns out the actor is also like a horrific person.
Did he rape?
No, he's just like general douchebaggery. So I think he's
well, that's not as bad.
He's either from New Zealand or Australia. I don't know which, but you know, to an American, you guys go together like peas and carrots. So one or the other, he was in some sort of situation at a bar or a restaurant or something, and like he like beat up a chef and then got into one of those arguments where he's like, don't you know who I am? I'm gonna have you ruined. I'm gonna ruin you. You don't even know. I'm gonna destroy your life. Like drunkenly like threatening this guy with like that sort of thing, and apparently like beat up or at least struck the chef.
Damn. And I'm sure he did he's a big guy, so he probably threw a pretty heavy hand. Looks like he got a 12-month suspended prison sentence in Spain for this.
So literally nothing. So
nothing at all for assault because he's in superhero movie.
In Spain, I bet Spain is a place where like $50,000 means fucking suspended sentence and goodbye.
Yeah, $100,000 means good luck on season 2.
Yeah. Oh no, it's season 3.
Season 3.
I'm pumped for season 3. Now, be honest here. He's a villain in the show. Does this make you like him more or less now that you know that he's a douchebag in real life? Very similar to how he is in the show, because in the show, you know, like he's a sociopath. He doesn't give a fuck about like, regular people.
It makes his character better and more believable.
I said last week, this is like the 3rd biggest thing I think that's happened in my short little 35 years on this earth. I think the biggest thing is 9/11, and the second biggest thing is the Indonesian tsunamis. And then I think this falls right, and this could catch up. This could catch up.
Bigger. Pray that it does not, but anything's possible.
This is I'm not gonna pray. I'm not gonna do any magic.
Send well wishes to your heavenly.
I'm not gonna pray. I'm not gonna do any magic spells. Probably not gonna do any dances.
I'll pray for you. I'm
not gonna like burn any herbs. I might make a big golden calf. Talk to it about this whole scenario.
That can't hurt.
I've heard of people doing that before and it worked for them. Golden calves. Golden calves are big. They have been big. I think they're on the comeback.
They could be.
But I refuse to do anything else. I send a little money for those fucking dogs to some shit. And if I hope that like somebody goes over there and tags some Russian vehicles with RSK, because we really need Russia to stop killing RSK. And if I could see that on the news, it would just make my day.
It would just make someone has to risk their fucking life for you to be like, haha, neat.
Now get to them drawers, or else you can't hit the blood for a month. And you grounded, no outside, no out front.
I